What's going on, guys? It's your boy Neeks back with another match preview. Manchester United host Southampton today. It's a massive, massive game because it's been a massive, huge weekend of results. And obviously the breaking news which we brought to you earlier today from UEFA's headquarters. Man United Southampton, 17 games unbeaten, 40 plus goals, 46 goals scored, a few hair conceded, pure clean sheets. I don't know the stats, but we are on fire. We are on fire right now. But every game is a cup final. Every game is a must win. Now, before we even start talking about the game, the situation when it comes to top four, Man City's had their ban overturned, so 5th place does not get you in the Champions League. We, at one point, were about, 9 to 12 points behind Leicester before Bruno Fernandes came. And we have closed that gap down to 1 point. We are 1 point behind with a game in hand. If we can win this game, we go up to 3rd. We go past Leicester. We go past Chelsea. The position that Solskjaer has been speaking about. They asked him, do you think he can get top 4? He goes, I'm not looking at top 4. I'm looking at 3rd. We want to finish the season with only Man City and Liverpool ahead of us. If that's the case, we have to win this game. Chelsea's on 60 points. Leicester's on 59. Man United on 58. A win takes us 1 point clear of Chelsea. 2 clear of the, I'm going to call it the drop zone. So the zone outside the Champions League, 5th place. 2 clear, 5th place. And considering Leicester's form and Leicester's fixtures, we're in a perfect position and situation to get in the Champions League next season. Leicester got battered, bruised, served by Bournemouth yesterday. Absolutely annihilated 4-1. Chelsea got delivered, lubricated, as the boy HH would say, by Sheffield United. This has opened up all doors, and of course our run of form has made this all possible, because without our run of form, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what Chelsea do, it doesn't matter what Leicester do. We have to win our games, and we've been winning our games. We've been playing well, we've been scoring goals, closing the goal difference. Closing the goal difference down, going way past Chelsea's goal difference and closing Leicester's down. And I think we'll pass it in a couple of days if we can win the next 2 games. We've got Southampton, then we got Palace. But in terms of the Southampton game, yeah, it's not gonna be easy. I'm going into every game thinking it's not gonna be easy, and some of the games haven't been easy. The Tottenham game, we drew that game, probably should have won it. Sheffield game, we played very well, won that game. Bournemouth, they were tricky. They took the lead and they came back to 3-2, but we had enough firepower up front. A lot of individual mistakes, to be fair, why they got those goals. The Brighton game, we did well. I think we were pretty comfortable. The Aston Villa game, our last game, we were not comfortable at all. They were the better side before we got the very dubious and, for me, incorrect penalty. And once we got that, I think the game, that really shifted the game. And the second goal killed it. So we need to be on better form today. We need to play better. Southampton are on a good run of form themselves. So, yeah, we can't take them lightly. Danny Ings, he's chasing the golden boot. Vardy's on 23 goals now, I believe it is. So he's pulling away in that race. But Danny Ings on 19 goals. He maybe hasn't given up hope. But even a 20-goal season for him, and as a striker, you always want to score regardless. So we need to keep tabs on him. Lindelof and Maguire is going to have to be on point. But we are the form team in the Premier League. We are the form team probably in Europe since February. So, and definitely post-lockdown. So I have faith. I'm confident we can get this win. It's a win that we have to get. We draw this game, we'll be still in 5th, level with Leicester. And whilst it will still be in our hands technically, because we have to play Leicester last game of the season, it's also not in our hands because it's in Leicester's hands because they have to play us in the last game of the season. So if they were to win their remaining games, they will get in the top 4. If we win our remaining games, we'll get in the top 4. So it technically wouldn't necessarily be in our hands. The fixtures are kind to us. So with Palace on Thursday and then West Ham, the penultimate game of the season, whereas Leicester are playing Sheffield United and Spurs. Based on their recent form and now the red card to Soyuncu, that could really, they could drop more points. I'm expecting more drop points in the next 2 games. Chelsea got Norwich next, who I expected them to beat, but then they got Liverpool and Wolves their last 2 games. So I'm expecting at least drop points in one of those games, if not both. So top 4 is there for the taking, and it is top 4 we need. As I said, top 5 ain't going to be enough. And for me, I don't mind. Like, outside of speaking about City specifically and that decision I spoke about in the video, once more information comes out, we'll go into that a bit more. But our job is to get in the top 4. Our job is to do what we need to do. Forget all the technicalities and ramifications. We need to get top 4 to get in the Champions League. If by hook or by crook we find another way in, and that's the only way, fair enough, whatever. But the primary job is to get in the top 4. And more specifically for me, top 3. Third is there for a taking, and that would spell a good season. But we have to get a win today. We have to. We cannot let this momentum die down. It's so crucial. If we get this win, it gives us a little wiggle room, just a little wiggle room with the fixtures that the rivals have compared to ours. FA Cup coming up as well, so there may be a bit of rotation. But today we go with the same team that we had in the previous 4 games. We go again, we get the victory, get it done as early as we can, rest up, and we take it from there. So I'm going Man United 3-1. I don't want to say we're going to concede, but, you know, I have to give Southampton some respect, give Danny Ings some respect. But I'm going to go 3-1, Man United, 3rd place by the end of the night. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button, comment below. Let me know your predictions for the match today. I'll see you all soon.